you represent Jesus. As long as you call yourself with Jesus, you represent him. It is never about you. It is true. It's a matter of heart position. But since from the heart flows the things of life, if your heart is clean, if your heart is for Jesus, then the things of life will flow, and it shall be seen that your actions are also for Jesus. Hey yo, hi guys, hello, how are you? Praise Jesus. It's your girl Miss G on Teens Untold, and we are back again with yet another episode. And today, guys, we're going to talk about something that has been discussed over and over again. People have their own interpretations, oh yeah, oh this, oh that, but today we are going to get the grounds for it. Is salvation personal? Is it? So let's get to it. Now, salvation, to say many personal, it is actually personal. In this, for example, there are people who know Miss G as Miss G from seeing me, from hearing about me. And yeah, so they only know about Miss G, right? But there are people who have gotten in contact with me personally. They're in a relationship with me. They know what I like, what I don't like. You know how I am, my character, the way I talk, the way I vile tu nakuanga. And those are the people that know me. And that's the thing. With salvation, it is personal in the sense you have to have a one-on-one relationship with God. Si story tu na, well, Pasia preach, Pasia kaniambia, God aliambia Pasia niambie, nini. Atio, there is a mediator. Personal in that it's one-on-one with God. And that way you'll be able to know God. Not just know about God from people, from spiritual authority, from people who are apparently spiritual and all that. It's about you and God knowing each other, not knowing about each other. So yeah, salvation ni personal. Lakini hii personal ingine tunaongelea, this other personal we are talking about, salvation is personal. Not everyone has to know about it. You know, kuna vile mimi na God si relate. Hata kama tunafanyanga, kuna vile we tuna relate. Mdau, ni kama kusema I have a husband. Glory. Ati, I have a husband. But, well, unajua ni personal. Me and my husband's relationship is personal. So, but I can hang around with some guys. You know, I can do this and that with some guys. I mean, it's between me and him. Si lazima watu wajue. Si lazima niseme nimeoa ama nimeolewa. See, it's personal. Really. You know, a lot of us speak about salvation being personal and yet living completely different lives. Uko nje unafanya kile unafanya. Unaishi vile unaishi. You speak the way you want to speak. And you still say salvation is personal. Mtu wangu. Salvation is personal, but it's not personal. Guess what? Your actions do matter. Yeah, your dressing imagine matters. Imagine how you talk matters. Yeah, God looks at the heart, but people don't look at the heart. They look at what you have. They look at what is there to be seen. How did the disciples, how did they attain the name Christians? It's because people saw. The Bible speaks about us being called. There are two categories of how Christianity, believers have been given names. They have been given names according to their identity, and they have been given names according to their functionality. The identity is basically about the relationship. They are sons of God. They are heirs. That is how they have been related with God. And then there is the name by functionality. We've been called ambassadors of Christ. We have been called witnesses. We have been called the light of the world, the salt of the earth. Functionality. There is a place of working. There is a place of doing. There is a place of doing. You represent Jesus. As long as you call yourself with Jesus, you represent him. It is never about you. So yes, salvation is personal. It's about you and God. But then, it being about you and God has to be seen by those that you're witnessing to. There is no way you just dress anyhow and you say salvation is personal. There is no way you just talk anyhow and you say salvation is personal. No. The word says that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. It is through your good deeds that the praises go to the Father. So yes, salvation is personal, but it's not personal. There is a place for deeds. It is true, God looks at the heart. It is true, it's a matter of heart position. But since from the heart flows the things of life, if your heart is clean, if your heart is for Jesus, then the things of life will flow and it shall be seen that your actions are also for Jesus. Now, where the mistake is when your deeds are in accordance to the word, but your heart is out. That is wrong. And it also is wrong when your heart is in, but your deeds are out. It's like asking, which is better, breathing in or breathing out? Does that even make sense? Which is better, breathing in or breathing out? How does that make sense? They work together. Your heart and your deeds. Because at the end of it all, the relationship with God should translate to your outside, should reflect on your outside. This water right here is clear, right? And that is exactly why, even the outside, we can see through it. If your heart is clear, then we can see through your actions. That is how it's supposed to be. So yes, salvation is personal in terms of you relating with God on a one-on-one level. But it's not personal when it comes to you witnessing. There is a place for your actions. There is a place for you doing. It is for them to see Jesus in you, because we are called ambassadors of Christ. There is no way I will represent Kenya and then go outside there and start doing all sorts of things, and yet I'm still a representative of Kenya. What is there? At the end of it all, they would call Kenya a bad country just because my actions don't line up. So yes, salvation is personal, but it's not personal. That is it for today. I am your girl, Miss G, and this is Teens Untold. And please remember, salvation is personal, but it's not personal.